America got me fucked up and a whole lot of other people too. So I just went for my run, day 50, y'all.
Listen, $40 trillion in debt. First time in motherfucking history, man.
Can somebody answer me this question? If everybody
All right, credit card debt in the US is hit a record 18.4 trillion.
Why is nobody having kids? Why is nobody having kids? Hey, so let me tell you, I'm Gen Z. We can't afford it. We can't afford children.
Y'all, I'm at the bank trying to cash this little measly $200 check. The bank teller real sweet. She just like, unfortunately, I can't cash this for you at the moment.
I can't afford my bills with how much I make from my job. Well, then you need to get a better job. But even if I'm able to get a better job, somebody still has to work.
The paycheck hit the account, rent, grocery, utility bill, and debt are already taking the money faster than millions of Americans can even see the money. And that's where we are right now. And if you are new here, do me a favor, make sure you subscribe, share, comment, and like. And don't forget to hype me up. All right, let's check out this video.
The number one reason why Americans are struggling to pay bills is because they don't have enough money to pay the bills.
Hey, what's up, America? Bankruptcies here in the United States are starting to surge to near record levels. So apparently personal bankruptcies here in the United States are up 50% since 2022. And bankruptcies just for the month of June, which is the last reported month, are up 12% in a single month. This is indicating that people are rushing to file bankruptcy to get out of debt that they cannot possibly pay off. This is yet another symbol of how bad the economy is starting to do, where people simply are falling behind to the point where they cannot pay their bills, to the point where it's up 50% since 2022 and up 12% in a single fucking month. There is no way on earth this is fucking sustainable. This is an absolute catastrophe. But what this is showing is that people's debts have been accumulating more and more and more, and they're falling further and further behind, mostly due to medical bills and credit card debt. And so people are filing bankruptcy at breakneck speeds in order to alleviate the pressure that they're feeling on trying to simply survive. These are not giant corporation bankruptcies. These are not millionaire bankruptcies. These are bankruptcies for the average middle class and poor person. And so Americans are also starting to tighten their wallets. The bottom line here, like I keep saying, is affordability. If you don't lower the goddamn prices, we're all fucked. And in my opinion, this is why people are starting to turn on Republicans, because Donald Trump led a campaign about affordability. So the Republicans are well aware of how much Americans are suffering, but they're just ignoring it, looking the other way. Hey, Democrats are no better, by the way. Democrats are not going to address this shit either. Everybody's just looking the other way, thinking it's going to iron itself out. It's not. It's getting worse.
Do y'all know that the average American doesn't have any money left over, if but maybe $200 or $300 left after they get paid every 2 weeks or every month? Did y'all know that? I'm sorry, but that I literally feel like drive me to voluntary homelessness. I would volunteer to be homeless. There's no way they'd have me out here working for anybody, and I can't live life after I pay bills. Y'all can have these bills back. Take the car, take the crib. You can have it. Listen, I'm going to be homeless on the streets before I dare. Because, see, the way I'm set up, my Father which art in heaven would never have that be my portion. That's not my portion. There's no way that paying bills and not having any money left over to really exist, that's not my portion. That's not my portion. And I feel like if that doesn't motivate you and inspire you to get out here and go make some money, make more money. See, the problem with us nowadays is not that we don't know how to make money. It's just that we need to make more money. Find ways to make more money. Stop making excuses. You need to be trying to be the president of the United States before you stop trying to find a new job. Listen, if you got to switch jobs every single 2 weeks, then that's what you got to do. May the best salary win. Thank you.
Can we talk about how fucking expensive electricity in New York is? Like, this was my Con Ed bill this month. Every month, I genuinely need to emotionally prepare myself before I open the bill. And meanwhile, Republicans are pushing this massive AI data center boom. These aren't little office buildings. These facilities use massive amounts of electricity. So we're creating this massive new demand for power while regular New Yorkers cannot even afford our electricity bill. Trump literally says the communities that are pushing back against data centers are making a mistake. Like, excuse me? I'm the one paying the electricity bill. If Republicans want to build this AI economy this badly, then big tech should pay for every dollar of additional power and infrastructure it needs. Not me, not my neighbors, not Americans.
Yeah, and the people that haven't paid their mortgage or haven't been able to pay their mortgage in 6 months, 9 months, some even a year, and the banks haven't foreclosed on them yet, it's coming. Stuff is about to hit the fan. Like, I literally hope that people have been saving money because, like, the banks and with all this AI that they're using now, they're dropping employees. The banks know what's going to happen. That's why they're cutting credit card limits in half and some even less than that so they can cut their losses because they already know that the economy is bad and it's getting worse, and people are living on their credit cards now, and they're going to start living on their credit cards even more. I mean, it's crazy out here. Stuff is about to hit the fan. Like, I really hope that people have really been saving money. Like, those of you who have some money to save, like, I really hope that you are saving money because this economy is not going to get any better. Stuff is even going to get even more higher. Credit card limits are getting cut even more, and banks are going to stop offering limits as high as they have been because they know that the economy is crashing.
So right before a major financial crash or major economic crash, you're going to start to see the prices of assets and stocks soar in an unexplainable way. Doesn't make any sense. Doesn't follow any of the fundamentals, any of the rules of finance or money. And that's when you know that a crash is right around the corner. Like, I mean, we're right there. And I think that's happening right now.
America got me fucked up, and a whole lot of other people too. So I just went for my run, day 50, y'all. Day 50, just finished my run. Anyway, I come home and I have a letter, and they're like, hey, you owe us some money. We need you to pay this and this and that. I'm like, okay, cool. Last week, I also got another letter from a debt collector that said, hey, we're going to take you to court over this unpaid amount of money. And I had let them know earlier this year, like, hey, I lost my job. I'm not able to do it, blah, blah, blah. And they said, okay, well, we're going to come after you anyway, and we're going to tell them to take your money anyway. And I'm just like, my heart goes out to people like me, people that are in my situation, because, and honestly, I'm stepping into this new thing of life. My birthday just passed. I'm 28 now. I'm stepping into this new thing of life. Like, everything from before doesn't necessarily have to apply, like, now in that sense. We got scammed. We literally were publicly scammed. They said, hey, go to college, get these degrees, it's going to work out, pay all of this money, and you're going to make a lot of money to be able to take care of things. The rate in which the prices of things are going up are not going up in a way that everyday people can keep up with it. And what I mean by that is, if I took out a loan 10 years ago and it has occurred all of this interest, right, I'm going to need to make a lot of money, really like 6 figures, to be able to cover all of the debts. But in the time that I'm not paying the debt, they're charging me interest. They're charging me all of these extra things that are just making it impossible to pay. Very difficult to pay. It also makes me think, like, even when it comes to like banks, right? If you are overdrafted by $2, they're going to hit you with a $30, $35 charge. So I'm being charged more money for not having money. And then if I don't get that money, they're going to charge me another $30, $35. If I'm already struggling to pay the $2, why are you going to charge me $35 a day? If I had the money to pay you, I absolutely would. But unfortunately, I'm without the funds to pay you, and there's nothing that I can do about that right now. I'm not about to wreck my brain or wreck my life anymore to be paying for money. And the crazy thing is, I went to the store yesterday, and I went to the store because I wanted to buy a shirt. And I went to Five Below. I wanted to buy the shirt. And I was in line, and I was like, oh, should I get the shirt? Should I get the shirt? First off, it was my birthday weekend. I could get whatever it is that I want. And I was also like, the crazy thing is that I pay over $800 a month in just bills. Just bills. That is not including the food that I need to eat to stay alive, the body wash it is that I need to wash my ass, or the gas I need to put in the car to get around. We pay so much money to things outside of us just to stay alive. And honestly, you don't need those things to stay alive. You do not need a job to stay alive. You do not need a car to stay alive. You don't need any of those things to stay alive. What you need to stay alive is food, community. That's what it is that you need to stay alive. You need to go to the bathroom. You need to do all of these things. And I just think about how much money is going out, and it's so hard. And putting pressure on everybody, putting pressure on things don't always produce diamonds. You can break under pressure. And that's okay too. It's okay to break under pressure. I owe $182,000, y'all. Putting pressure on me is not going to produce no diamond, because I'm tired of what I'm working towards, the goal being to pay the shit off. It's not sustainable. It's not sustainable in any way. So yeah, like, you want us to pay these debts off, and y'all being aggressive with us about the money we owe y'all, because y'all up to y'all assholes and owing people money too. That's the problem. So you gonna bully me because somebody bullying you, and probably because somebody bullying them, because America is in debt. If y'all, I want y'all to be on my ass the way y'all be on America ass the way y'all on my ass about this money. And then, you know, our president is bullying people. If you disagree with, he is such a narcissist. Like, if you disagree with what it is that he does or says, the actions he's taking are like embarrassingly comical. I'm sorry. I'm without the funds to pay it because y'all took advantage of people whose frontal lobes were not fully developed, who were in a position of being vulnerable, who, for me, and this is the experience of some other people, and for other people it may be different, went to college trying to establish themselves and find a sense of identity. And you let me sign for all those loans. But you knew the reality of what it was going to be like when I got out of college. You knew the odds of actually getting a job. I can only help you so much. I can't pay you money I don't have. And it just sucks because people are struggling to be present because they're still paying for their past. Not only do I have to pay those debts, I still have to stay alive. I still need to brush my teeth. I still need to eat. I still need to shower. I still need clean clothes. But y'all owe me about money from some years ago, from a loan that still ain't paid off. We got scammed. Y'all walked up to us and said, hey, make this investment, pay us some money. This is investment and you'll be good. We paid the money. Y'all gone. We went out to go get a job, ain't get it. Y'all come back like, so you got my money? I don't have your money. And I don't know when I'm going to have it for you. So yeah, like, I'm done living life just to pay money and pay bills. It's really not what you need. When you remove yourself from that stuff, it's truly not what you need to stay alive. You need food. You need food. You need water. You need some sunshine. That's it. That's all.
I never understood how people can get more mad at you for not helping them than they get mad at their own motherfucking self. How? How are you mad at me for not giving you my resources when you had the resources and you fumbled them and now you're mad at me? For example, you have some people, they're just irresponsible. They hate to pay their motherfucking bills. They hate it. And it's not like they don't have the money to do it, because they have money for everything else. So they want to party their money. They want to good time their money. They want to do what the fuck they want to do with their money. But they want to come ask you for yours to handle their business. And they ain't got a nerve to get mad at you when you don't give them your money to do what they should have done with their fucking money. How the fuck does that work? You have the mitigating gall to get mad at somebody because they don't want to help you when you should have helped your motherfucking self. That's when they start doing all of that posting, all of those subliminal messages. Oh, family ain't family anymore. Or I don't have any friends. No, motherfucker, post about yourself. Because I get up out of my bed every morning and make shit happen just like you. Now, every now and then, you may run into a problem that's something different. You can always see who's trying to help themselves and something unexpectedly happen. That's different. But you got the same motherfuckers that's on a cycle of bullshit that think they have a right to your money. They have a right to your resources, but they don't do what the fuck they supposed to do with their money. Baby, that shit is over. We all out here trying to make it. We're all out here trying to survive. We're all out here trying to save. What the fuck I like sacrificing a good time for myself and I save money just to give it to a bitch that did whatever they wanted to do with their money? You got me fucked up. If you're in your 30s and 40s and 50s and you still worried about the latest Jordans, you got me fucked up. If you're in your 30s, 40s, and 50s and you still paying for shit, going places that you know you can't afford and you got bills, you got me fucked up. That's between you, your bills, and your irresponsibility. Leave us hard-working people, the ones that are responsible with our money, leave us the fuck alone.
Listen, $40 trillion in debt. First time in motherfucking history, man. The United States broke than a motherfucker, man. These motherfuckers out here trying to rob Peter to pay Paul, man. I told y'all, man, the United States ain't nothing but a pretty third world country, man. That's all this motherfucker is. Man, for the young generation coming up, man, they done destroyed them motherfucking kids' goddamn future. And this orange motherfucker talks about ballrooms, swimming pools, streets and concretes, and remodeling shit. All the while, the fucking country is drowning. On top of that, we in a forever fucking war. We done took care of every motherfucking body, man. Listen, man. If you look up in the sky, that motherfucker blue. That's the size and the color of the wave that's coming in November. Listen what I'm telling you, man. And if y'all fuck with them midterms, that's going to be the size of the crowds that's in the street because the American people is one push away from tearing this motherfucker down. It'll be a civil war in this bitch before the topple next year, man. Listen what I'm telling you, man. That's a goddamn shame. Y'all that foreign motherfucking debt damn near 50 trillion. Because it's a plus on that motherfucker. And y'all ain't did shit for the people who motherfucking break their backs and bust their ass every goddamn day. This motherfucker sitting up in here running this goddamn country in the fucking ground with no solution of any fucking thing. Talking about these bullshit ass tariffs. Talking about motherfucking penalizing these other countries that's working with everybody. Bitch, you the fucking problem. Man, listen here, man. Hey, boy, some got to be done about this fucking shit right here, boy. The next generation, man, they gonna go through it, boy. Y'all might as well start extending your fucking house, man. You might as well start adding on to your house for your parents and for your kids when they get grown because they ain't gonna be able to afford shit. Not homes, and this shit gonna fuck with Social Security, Medicaid, Medicare, all this shit, man, about to go in the ground, man. These folks done robbed the motherfucking piggy bank, and it ain't a damn thing in that bitch. Listen what I'm telling you, man. Gonna have more worse days than better days. Every day you wake up, it's some fucked up ass news. But this one right here, boy, this right here gonna hurt a lot of folks. Listen what I'm telling you, man. All other programs are about to be cut. There's nothing left for the American people. Listen what I'm telling you. This bitch ain't nothing but a shell because it ain't shit inside. Y'all stay up out there and get it out the mud.
Americans are waking up to an economy in uncharted territory. The country's debt hit a record $40 trillion last week, and fears of persistent inflation and uncertainty about the Iran war sent financial markets reeling, driving borrowing costs, including those for the U.S. government, to their highest levels in 2 decades. The Treasury Department intervened midweek to help, but by Friday, the relief had evaporated. For everyday Americans, higher yields benefit savers, but they make mortgages and other loans more expensive.
Can somebody answer me this question? If everybody stop paying their bills, what's going to happen? Is everybody going to be out in the street? Is everybody going to be poor? What's going to happen? I mean, this is America. It's a democracy, right? Don't the people have the power? I mean, I don't know. What y'all think?
All right, credit card debt in the US is hit a record 18.4 trillion. That's credit card balances, ladies and gentlemen. What that means is that is $70,000 per adult. It's because families are facing mounting financial pressures. Groceries are up 29%. Inflation has gone up again at 2.8%. Electricity went up 13% average in 2025, and electricity is supposed to go up another 9% in 2026. We now pay an extra tax called a tariff of anywhere from 10 to 147%. 1.2 million Americans lost their job last year in 2025, and more are going to lose their job in 2026. Hi, my name's Christina. I have a master's degree in business. Already in 2026, 58 to 60% of companies are expecting to do layoffs. 1 out of 4 people unemployed, 25%, have been unemployed for 27 weeks or longer. This is why people are using credit. They are absolutely stretched thin. This is a sign that people are struggling. The top 10 states with credit card delinquencies, 9 out of 10 are in red states. The top people struggling are the top 2, Florida and Texas. Yes, red state. Buckle up, ladies and gentlemen. 2026 is going to be even worse. Drop a comment and follow for more.
Why is nobody having kids? Why is nobody having kids? Hey, so let me tell you, I'm Gen Z. We can't afford it. We can't afford children. And I don't know about y'all, but I grew up in the rural South, right? Hearing older conservatives, boomers, constantly say things like, don't have kids you can't afford. And like calling people welfare queens, and shaming lower income families like it was the worst kind of moral failure. And I think a lot of us, we saw that, we heard it, and we internalized it. And now it's 2026 and everything is at an all-time high, right? Like groceries are at an all-time high, gas is at an all-time high, childcare is completely unaffordable. Healthcare, don't even get me started on that. And then a few months ago, there was talk about a $5,000 credit for having a child, right? And I need people to really sit with that for a second, because $5,000 doesn't even cover a hospital bill for childbirth in most places, let alone diapers and formula and childcare and the next 18 years of life. And then on top of that, you've got housing, because apparently now you have to practically sell your soul just to get a mortgage. And what's really interesting is every young parent I talk to, they say the same thing, right? Like that village that we all thought we were going to have, it doesn't exist. It's not there. Everybody loves a baby. Nobody cares about a toddler. That's what I've heard. And still, every headline is like birth rates are at an all-time low. Like, why is nobody having kids? And instead of making life actually affordable again, so people feel comfortable having children, adding another mouth to feed in this whole equation, the government thought the solution was a one-time $5,000 check. I'm sorry if anybody fell for that. If anyone saw that and they were like, oh, thank God, this fixes everything. Don't have kids. Shouldn't be having kids in the first place. Oh my God. But yeah, that's why we can't afford to have kids. I can barely afford my cats.
I'm going to say something that might irritate some of you. But if you're over 40 and you're still broke, it's probably not your fault. No, seriously, hear me out. I mean, you did everything right, didn't you? You worked the job, you raised the kids, you paid the bills. Somehow you still find yourself stuck here, falling further behind every month. Like, where the hell does it all go? And now you're looking at retirement like, yeah, that's not going to happen. 2 years ago, that was me. I had more debt than I care to admit. I was barely putting anything away for retirement. I thought my only option was keep working harder, keep working more hours, probably just work till the day you die. Turns out I was missing something. I found this automated business system. It runs on my phone, takes a couple of hours a day. I don't chase people. I don't bug friends and family. Best part, you don't have to be a tech genius to do this. You don't even have to be social media famous or have any special experience. And yeah, it actually works. I had my wife and me out of debt and her totally retired in the first year after I started. Guys, if you want to learn more about what I'm doing here, give me a follow, drop info in the comments, and I will send you the details.
just going to share some truth. I worked 41 hours a week at my first job, okay? That's my first fucking job. 41 hours a week. It's normal, like a normal work week, 40 hours. When I'm not working there, I DoorDash. I can't pay my bills. My car's got 200,000 miles almost. It's having trouble. What in the fuck? What in the fuck is this world turned into? What are we dealing with? I work to pay for a place that I live at alone, that I hate being alone at. I think we were built for a community. Communes, literally there's a girl that I've met on TikTok that likes some of my videos that I will straight start a commune. I'll be straight a part of that. We're supposed, and I'm alone. I'm alone. And I've learned a lot of things through that, and I'm grateful for it. I don't regret it. I'm just fucking sick and tired of this shit. I wake up at 4:50 every fucking morning, 5 days a week. Okay, 5 days a week. I took a second job. Waiting tables, but I just can't do 5:45 in the morning to 10 o'clock at night. Sorry, I can't. I can't physically do that. That's too much. So many are struggling. Everything's expensive. We're getting fucked. We're getting fucked by the government, by the elites, by everyone else. We're getting fucked. I'm interviewing. I've got some great opportunities coming up, and I'm grateful for that. But I'll tell you what, this sucks ass. This existence where you know that you don't make enough. And it's not like I'm not trying. I mean, if I was sitting at home playing video games, fuck me, right? No, I wake up at 4:50 every morning. And then when I'm not working there, I'm DoorDashing. I'm just tired. Just tired of spinning my wheels. It's destroying my car. And I can if I have a major breakdown, I'm super fucked. It's time that we spread love. It's time that and I do that every day. I pray for people I will never meet. I deliver food for Chick-fil-A and DoorDash. I pray for every person, and I'll never see them, but I pray for them. We've been in a control grid for a long time, and I don't know, just frustrated, tired of doing I'm working 80, 90 hours a week, and I can't pay my bills. My delivery job is $16 a fucking hour. Really? $16 an hour? With taxes and all the other shit? Get the fuck out of here. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just me. I feel like I'm spiritually attacked. Maybe it's not just me. But if you're living comfy, get fucking ready. Get ready. Because they're coming for you too. The end.
Bitch, I'm sick of paying for every motherfucking thing. Why the fuck we gotta pay for every goddamn motherfucking thing? God ain't said, and ain't nowhere in that motherfucking Bible did it say we have to pay for a roof over our head. We have to pay to eat, pay to drink shit called water that should be fucking free. The shit come out the motherfucking sky, bitch. You gotta pay for motherfucking air damn near. You gotta pay to put in your tire.
You got to pay for them oxygen tanks, excuse me. And whether you got Medicaid or you pay out of your motherfucking pocket, you going to pay for the motherfucking oxygen tanks, bitch. We gotta pay for everything. Let's break down a motherfucking car. We need cars to get from point A to point B, but you gotta pay so much for that. You might as well use your motherfucking ankles, kneecaps, and feet and put them shits in sports mode and get the fucking walking nowadays, or rent a motherfucking horse. You gotta buy the car. Then when you buy the car, you gotta pay for the registration. Then after you pay for the registration, you gotta get it insured. Then once it's insured, you gotta keep gas high ass prices in that motherfucker. The tires get bought after you even done rotating them. You gotta pay for those motherfuckers. The mechanical shit happen to it. You gotta fix that shit. But you gotta work to get the money to fix that shit. All this pay shit is a motherfucking scam and a fucking chain reaction to each other. We tired of paying for every motherfucking thing. Don't get no motherfucking accident. Shit. Bitch, don't get no accident. Yo, shit, bitch, your insurance going high as motherfucking astronaut's ass in this bitch before it's all motherfucking said and done. God damn it. You get a motherfucking house, you gotta pay. Once you get the house, you just got the house, but then you still can't be walking in and running into motherfucking doors and shit because you ain't got no motherfucking lights. You got to get your motherfucking electric bill on, bitch. Then you don't want to be in there cold as a motherfucking witch's titty, so you gotta make sure you pay your motherfucking gas bill, bitch. What the fuck? And if you own your house, you got a water bill, garbage bill. Don't let your motherfucking roof get fucked up, bitch, because getting them roofs replaced is a motherfucking, bitch, that's an arm, a leg, and half your motherfucking thigh, bitch. Them motherfucking shits is expensive as fuck. So just having a house alone ain't enough, because it's a lot of motherfucking complications that come with it. A car, too. You gotta pay for clothes to put on your motherfucking back. Bitch, this shit is fucking hideous. The fuck? Ain't said nowhere in the motherfucking Bible that we have to pay to motherfucking survive this bitch. So, bitch, if I just stop paying for shit, bitch, I just die, bitch? Fuck wrong with y'all? Just suck my ass from the back, bitch. Make my asshole itch. Kiss ass in a fucking handstand in reverse. You and your mama with the motherfucking greasy ass body that she wear. Got me fucked up in this bitch. You know, I'm just sick and tired of paying for motherfucking shit out this bitch. Fuck these restaurants, bitch. I cook on the stove that I gotta pay for. Fuck y'all. Give me all the motherfucking money. God damn it. I'm ready to rent me a motherfucking mule. Turn this bitch in. Sick of paying motherfucking bills. You got, bitch, I'm about to start catching squirrels and deers and chickens and shit. I'm tired of paying for motherfucking steaks, bitch. I'm about to bottle. Next time this motherfucking gas go down, I'm going to bottle that shit up and put the shit in motherfucking storage. So when you bitches go back up, I have me a stock fucking supply. God damn it, when it rain, I'm going to put me some motherfucking buckets outside and catch that shit and jar that shit up in some mason jars or some shit after I sanitize it and figure out a fucking way to do that and stock that shit up and fucking and put it away too. God damn it. Sick of you motherfuckers. Making us pay for shit that's free. If we use our motherfucking brains and get this shit the natural way, we ain't gotta pay for a motherfucking thing. But we sick of paying you motherfuckers. Where's the fuck the money going? Y'all got a whole job. Y'all have a whole job that you can get. They have companies where they shred money because it's old. Bitch, what? Y'all destroy money and we out here busting our ass to make it? We gotta bust our ass to make it? And y'all destroying it, bitch? Stupid. I ain't done. And y'all motherfuckers be charging us all this motherfucking money for these fucking sneakers too, bitch. I'm gonna figure out a way to hire me a seamstress to show me how to fucking sew some shit and make my own motherfucking sneakers out this bitch. And stop taxing us before we tax your ass. Fuck y'all taxing us. We already gotta pay for the shit. Stop taxing us.
Y'all, I'm at the bank trying to cash this little measly $200 check. The bank teller real sweet. She just like, unfortunately, I can't cash this for you at the moment. I'm like, why? Why not? She like, you have to have the funds of $200 in your bank account in order for me to cash a $200 check. Huh? So not only now am I highly embarrassed because you're making it very clear to me and everybody else in this bitch that I don't have $200 in my account, but I'm also confused. I can't cash a check if I don't have the funds in my account. Bitch, the check is the cash. Huh?
Oh no, they've turned off my power again and I don't have the money to pay this bill. What am I going to do? I've been in this situation more than one time where I didn't have the money to pay my power bill and I was embarrassed, but I had to go to family and ask to borrow the money. And I just got sick and tired of living this way, always being broke. I needed a way out. And then one night I was scrolling on TikTok, just scrolling through the videos, and I came across this girl that was claiming that she had made 4 and 5 figures a month through digital marketing. And I thought, I was skeptical at first, but I thought, well, maybe this is the solution for me. And after researching it for a while, I decided to go ahead and get started. And it's been the best decision of my life, y'all. It has helped me to make extra income where I don't have to struggle to pay my bills every month now. If this sounds like something that you might be interested in, you have 2 hours a day to dedicate to a program that's going to make you financially free, or just comment "I'm ready" in the comments, and let me send you more information about this program that I'm doing.
I can't afford my bills with how much I make from my job. Well, then you need to get a better job. But even if I'm able to get a better job, somebody still has to work there, right? So somebody's always going to get fucked over. Just get a better job, though. But, like, even if I'm able to get the better job, somebody else isn't going to. Somebody else isn't going to have the opportunities or the luck that I have to get a better job. And so somebody's still going to work there, and somebody else is just going to be in my shoes not being able to pay their bills. Just get a better job. Okay, so what happens when we all get better jobs and we all work in tech and make $100,000 a year? Who works at the grocery store?
Hi, U.S. government. Hi, Citizen here. Quick question. So I actually can't afford anything. I work 2 full-time jobs and can barely pay my bills. And I think like 70% of Americans are kind of in the same boat as me. Do you guys think you could maybe like help us out a little bit with that? Hi, one more thing. So we're also like killing the planet we live on, and we only get one, right? So maybe you could pass some laws to kind of help with that too. Hi, me again. One more thing. So also like women in this country still are making 84 cents to the dollar that men are making for the same jobs. Do you think maybe we could work on some equality maybe? Hi. Yeah. One more thing. So also like homelessness is out of control in this country, and it's because of the rising housing prices. Do you also think maybe you could help with that too? Hi. While you guys figured that out and are working on that, I'm just gonna quickly make like a TikTok video really quickly here. He's making a TikTok video. Someone get on this now! Hurry, quickly, pass a law. We need to get the president. Someone get the president on the line. He's making a TikTok video. Oh my god. Oh my god.
What's the point when life is this hard? Why do we keep going?
Oh my God, are y'all paying attention to what's going on? Like, I just seen multiple videos on my timeline of people have stopped paying their bills. They said that, times are so hard, and if the government ain't got to pay their bills, we shouldn't have to pay our bills either. So they're literally, one comment said that she works for a major bank, and I want to say she said 35% of people who got mortgage loans are not paying their mortgage, and the banks don't know what to do. People have stopped paying their bills. Like, it's a no bill paying trend out right now, y'all. Where they like, come on, join me. Stop paying your bills. Y'all not scared? I mean, when you already, if you ain't got it, you just ain't got it. I'm gonna ask my husband what he want to do.
If you're a Christian and you struggle to pay bills, pay for things that you need, here's something to do. Put your bills in a stack, whatever it is that you need paid, and lay your hands upon them and declare out loud that God supplies all my needs according to his riches in glory by Christ Jesus. God is the source of my supply, and I have more than enough to pay my bills on time. Be paid in full. Philippians 4:13. The Bible says that our words have authority. They carry the same authority that Jesus had. So if we take that seriously, we can start speaking over our life and remember that everything that comes out of our mouth is either from the kingdom of God or the kingdom of darkness. It doesn't just pause. You can't just say like, oh, I didn't mean any of that, or I say these things, but I don't mean it. I'm just so broke. I can never pay my bills. You say those things. That doesn't line up with the word of God. The word of God says to watch your mouth, and that when you say these things, you're putting yourself in bondage. So instead of speaking things you don't want to happen, start speaking things that you do want to happen. And remember that you're always speaking in faith or fear. If you like this type of content, follow me, and I'll post some content like this daily.
This doesn't get talked about enough on social media. So if you're a normal person going through some normal people crap, let me just empathize with you for a minute. My wife could give birth at any minute. She's 39 and a half weeks pregnant, having contractions consistently. Now I have to go to work. Not only do I have to go to work, but she has to take me to work in our shared van because we can't afford another car right now. I have to go to work because I'm a high school teacher and today's the first day of school. And if any of you have been teachers before, you know how hard it is to get time off, let alone in that first week. I want nothing more than to be sitting on our couch, holding my wife's hand, enjoying our last few days as a family of 4 before we welcome that little boy into our life. And I'm just sitting here like, this is just normal people stuff. Feeling bound by bills, bound by debt, having to go to work when you don't want to. And it's the job, right? This is what you sign up for as a husband, as a father. And I'm not sitting here asking for pity. I'm just saying, if you're a husband having to go to work, if you're a wife, a mother having to go to work even though you don't want to, I'm right there with you. This is some normal people crap. Trying to make life for the people that you love, figuring out bills, feeling stuck, trying and experimenting with different things, failing along the way. It's all just normal. I'm determined to see a change, and I know there can be a change in there for you too if you just keep at it. But I'm right there with you with your normal people crap. Let's go figure this thing out.
Being broke is a normal part of being American. This is why you're seeing so many people miss their credit card payments at a higher rate than ever before. And the worst part is, it's not because people are just like, oh, okay, I'm just going to run on my credit card bill and I don't want to pay. It's like they literally just do not have the ability to save any money whatsoever. So they're just transferring everything over to credit card payments instead. We're literally at the point right now where people are trying to make more money. And even when they're making more money, they still have more debt piling up every single month, which is insane. It's kind of like if you ever watched Malcolm in the Middle or Everybody Hates Chris, where they're deciding, okay, we're going to pay the water bill or electric bill this month. And you're just switching off, okay, which one are we going to go more into debt this month? And we'll catch up on like what is more important this month, but because we can't really think about getting financially stable everywhere. And of course, it doesn't help that now on top of all that stuff, you have gasoline going up because of the war. Inflation being 2 times more than what the government actually budgeted it to be. All this being said, if you actually do have money right now, one of the best things you could do is try to save up 6 months of living expenses. That way, when bad things happen, because right now they're happening all the time, you have a little bit of buffer so you don't have to go into that credit card debt, which is extremely hard to get out of.
How's it going? I really need your support. I'm overdrafted right now and I have bills stacking up. I have an electric bill, an internet bill, and a water bill all coming due very soon. And I need your help paying them because I don't have a job myself. I'm looking for work, but while I look for work, I need direct support in the meantime, or else my bills all come in too late and they get shut off and stuff. And that would really suck for me right now. I'm third person with 3 eyes at Cash App, Ko-Fi, Venmo, and PayPal. Any amount that you could send helps me get on top of my bills, hopefully in time before things get shut off. And I'd be really, really grateful if you could. Thanks so much. Bye.
You can pay a bill, turn back around, another bill to hit your motherfucking account because they want to be greedy, money hungry bitches. That's why I'm going back to my dad's house, because I'm tired of this shit. Y'all talking about lock your card up. Honey, they done got so motherfucking smart. When you lock your card up, they still take your goddamn money out. I done locked my bank up so many times.
Billionaires are officially annoyed that you've run out of money to give them and saying the quiet part out loud. The CEOs of Kraft, McDonald's, and Whirlpool all recently made statements about consumers running out of money and pulling back on discretionary purchases. Translation? People are going into debt, dipping into their savings, and not buying groceries, fast food, or appliances like we'd like them to. All literal necessities to live. We're not talking about people cutting back on vacations to ski lodges. But I mean, what do you expect when the cost of food, housing, energy are all up 30 to 40% in just the last 5 or 6 years. And of course they're going to blame inflation. But how do you explain 3% inflation in prices that are going up by 30, 50, or in some cases 100%? And so while they act like this is some weird new phenomenon, we, the consumers, know this is simply the result of years of corporate price gouging and wage stagnation catching up to them. And because prices literally never come back down, even though they're finally starting to feel it a little bit, don't expect any relief. Prices probably went up again in the time it took me to make this video.
I am so tired of paying bills, y'all. Worrying about bills, thinking about bills, knowing a bill is coming, knowing a bill was just paid, and there's another one that's coming. Like, this shit just don't stop. Like, it don't. I don't care about no auto pay. I still know the money came out my account, and I know where it went to, and I'm just like, what the hell? I could have did something else with that. Like, I literally could have did something else with that. You know what I mean? I'm over it. I'm over it on being on this floating spear with psycho and sociopaths. Okay? And then freaking this government politician. I'm over it. I'm over it. I'm over it, y'all. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. Lord, somebody just, I don't know, cash at me, make me feel good today. Cash at me, make it better. Make it better. Send me some money, make it better. Just a little bit better. I know money ain't everything, but it'll make it a little bit better. It's a little bit better. Oh my gosh. And I wasn't even gonna post all this. See, I was gonna say something completely different. But I'm tired of it. I'm tired. I don't want no therapist. Okay? I don't want none of that shit. I need some peace of mind and send me some money. Okay? Fuck. I am so tired of paying bills, y'all. Worrying about bills, thinking about bills, knowing a bill is coming, knowing a bill was just paid, and there's another one that's coming. Like, this shit just don't stop. Like, it don't. I don't care about no auto pay. I still know the money came out my account, and I know where it went to, and I'm just like, what the hell? I could have did something else with that. Like, I literally could have did something else with that. You know what I mean? I'm over it. I'm over it on being on this floating spear with psycho and sociopaths. Okay? And then freaking this government politician. I'm over it. I'm over it, y'all. I'm sick of it. Lord, somebody just, I don't know, cash at me, make me feel good today. Cash at me, make it better. Make it better. Send me some money, make it better. Just a little bit better. I know money ain't everything, but it'll make it a little bit better. It's a little bit better. Oh my gosh. And I wasn't even gonna post all this. See, I was gonna say something completely different. But I'm tired of it. I'm tired. I don't want no therapist. Okay? I don't want none of that shit. I need some peace of mind and send me some money. Okay? Fuck.
Insufficient funds. You ain't got no money.
It is insane that I can't afford my life. Neither can my best friend, and we have completely different lives, okay? She went the regular route of like, okay, I have a husband, I have a mortgage, I have kids, and my husband and I both have good income jobs. And yet they can barely keep up with their bills. And then here's me, just like a crazy little filmmaker who's always been a freelancer, right? I can't keep up with my bills. That is normal. But the fact that both of these life routes, neither are like mathing, that's why I feel trapped, right? Like, I can't actually quit my freelancing lifestyle and like go get a normal job because people with normal jobs are struggling. Something's deeply broken, and I'm fucking sick of it.
Look, I don't care how you do it, just pay the bill. What? You want to ask about financial assistance? What does this look like? Charity care? Okay, yes, we are required by federal law to have charity care programs because we're a nonprofit hospital, and that's how we maintain our tax-exempt status with the IRS. Well, aren't you smart? Yes, therefore, that means we will have to reduce or possibly eliminate medical bills for patients who financially qualify. But you're running out of time. Okay, you know that you have 240 days to apply for charity care, even if you've been sent to collections. Well, don't even bother. It's really difficult. You've also heard of the nonprofit $4 who will literally apply for charity care for you for free. You know what? Hang on one second. Marsha, the people are catching on to our system. If they keep following Ecom Jess, they're gonna take our money.
Again, get a second job. A lot of people don't like getting a second job. Oh, when am I going to have my personal time? You are 3 months behind on your bills. What do you mean? You don't need personal time right now. Like, I just, things like that kind of really, like, kind of trigger me a little bit because it's like, how can somebody want personal time and want their, I want to have this beautiful life and I want to own this beautiful home, but you don't know how to manage money? Like, come on, like,
the issue of Americans being able to afford things is getting worse and worse. 76% of Americans say that they are struggling to pay their bills. And nearly half of them say that in the last 12 months, they've had to pay their bills late. Now, this all flies in the face of what the mainstream media is saying, because they're casually acting like the economy is doing so well. And if you listen to the Fed meeting recently, Jerome Powell tried to make it sound like the economy is doing perfectly fine. But that says absolutely not. So don't buy it when they say that the economy is doing great and that it's super strong. Now, these numbers are off. It's almost election time, so they're fudging with the numbers right now anyway. So the number one thing that you can do to combat this is make sure that you're paying off your high interest debt and that you are saving up an emergency fund. It is more important now than any other time because they are laying off people a lot.
Bills is way too high. Food costs too much. Try to save some money, but it's never really enough. Still asking questions why money ain't free. Even when I work, they don't give enough to me. Mortgage still due. Car note too. If I get one more bill, know that I'm gonna be through. Try to save some money, no more cable, I just stream. But they went up on prices now, all I do is dream. The only thing I can afford is breathing. Money in my pocket, yeah, it just keep on leaving. I don't really get it, what don't I see? Everything I wanna do, yeah, it come with a fee. I need more money. But even when I get more money, they find a way to take all my money. I don't get it. I don't know why. I can't stand adult life.
This is not good. Our national debt just hit $40 trillion. Here's what that means. The cost of everything is going to go up. The value of the dollar is going to go down. So if you're a hardworking American family, your paycheck's not going to go as far. This has got to stop. We need to balance the budget.
This is Rick Scott, and in case you don't know it, he is a United States Senator from Florida. And as you can see, Senator Rick Scott is complaining about the unprecedented level of debt that the United States people are in. And because Senator Rick Scott seems to be appalled by this fact, I think it's important to remind him that happens when the United States government spends more money than it has, and that our Constitution in Article 1, Section 9, Clause 7 says that the government can spend only the money that Congress has authorized it to spend. Let me put it in simpler terms, since it seems like Rick Scott is a little confused. That $40 trillion that the people of the United States will pay for through higher prices and inflation was authorized by Congress, who specifically authorized the $4 trillion spending law not too long ago. And Senator Rick Scott, the same Rick Scott that just complained about the level of debt the United States is in, voted in favor of spending that $4 trillion. Not only that, but billions of those dollars are going towards funding the war against Iran, which has cost the United States, all of us, over $110 billion so far. A war that wasn't necessary when it started and isn't necessary now. A war that Congress tried to stop by voting to constrain Trump's authority to continue it. And Senator Rick Scott voted against a resolution that would require congressional approval to continue that war. He voted in March, 4 times in June, and once again in July, all against stopping the war. And now, after voting in favor of forcing American families like you and me into the biggest debt this country has ever seen, Rick Scott, a man who's worth an estimated $500 million and whose disclosures show he holds about $49.3 million in investment holdings, records a video reminding all of us that we're going to need to suffer economically because of his vote. This is not a warning video. This is a senator of the United States mocking us for voting with Trump and against Americans.
Shit, if it's a zombie outbreak, we ain't gotta worry about no bills no more. I just saw a video about it being a damn zombie apocalypse. Like, I'm not sad about it. It is what it is. If you can't beat them, join them. Bite me then, bitch. Because I'm tired any fucking way. These motherfucking bills high. Protein high. Creatine high. Fucking electrolyte drops high in the motherfucker. I'm gonna be a cock diesel ass zombie. Like, I'm gonna be a zombie with like muscles. A muscle headed hoe zombie. I don't think it's a bad idea. All the protein you can get. Shit. Just nibble on my arm a little bit. And I'm going in on y'all ass. The fuck? No. Drop y'all thoughts down below. Let me know what you would do if you was a zombie. Bye, muscle head.
I am so tired of paying motherfucking bills. It seems like we are paying bills every third week in a month because you pay your bills that first week in a month. Here come the bills the third week. Like, y'all not even giving us 30 fucking full days. Like, we got to pay y'all every 25 days. Seem like every 20 days. Like, I'm sick of this shit. Like, this cannot be life. Like, there's no way we were put here to pay y'all motherfuckers our money in bills. We're just paying bills, 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 bills. Like, that's how we're fucking paying these bills. Like, this just, I don't know. Like, where the fuck did these bills come from? I guess we gotta pay to live. Like, this is insane. Like, God, I know you didn't put us here just to pay bills. You couldn't have did that to us. You could have did that to us. Because this shit is literally mentally draining us at this point. Like, we're drained. Like, bills. You can't even save your fucking money because you have to pay bills. Every time you turn around, here come a notification. This bill is due. This bill is due. Like, I'm sick of this shit.
So you gonna take 40% of my paycheck in taxes? Most definitely. And then after you tax my check, you gonna tax me on anything I spend with the money left from my check that you already taxed. Oh, you getting it now? You this close. You this close to getting ready to chase the American dream. So let me get this shit straight. Bitch, you gonna tax my whole check. Give me what's left. Then I'm gonna spend that on something, and you're gonna tax me again for spending money that was already taxed. And after I buy something, I have to pay taxes on that, or else you're gonna take it from me because I didn't pay taxes. Yes, and if you do that real hard and just pull up on your bootstraps with all your might, you will make it in this country. Bro, that sounds like some fucking bullshit. If I gotta pay taxes on anything that exists forever, anytime, always, every day, or else I fucking get my shit took or go to prison, do I own anything? No, y'all don't own shit. It's just a big lending system. We own everything, and we just sell you the illusion that you got something. You don't have shit. Miss a tax payment, I'm taking that shit. Miss another one, I'm taking your fucking life. You're going to prison. Don't like it? Leave.
I'm sitting here, thinking about my day, thinking about life. And I'm like, how long have I been working? Start doing the fucking math. 12 years. 12 fucking years I've been working full fucking time. Obviously in different jobs. And you know what? I've never once not had a fucking job. Y'all don't understand how, some of y'all do. Props to y'all. But y'all, you feel me? Like, I'm so irritated. I'm tired of dealing with people. That's why, like, bro, I wish I was as nice as I was a long time ago, but attitude, bro. Attitude. I don't give a fuck. How the fuck am I gonna get this money better, bro? Y'all let me know now. What the fuck? God, please, are you listening?
I got paid $9.49 and my bills equal $9.74. So I literally work to pay my bills. I never have money for groceries, barely. Sometimes maybe $90 if I'm lucky. I'm gonna have to go to the food pantry again, which is fine. I'm really blessed to have access to that. But I just wish that work meant something. Like, I wish I had enough. Like, I don't even have enough to cover my bills. So now I can only pay half of my power bill. Hopefully they don't want to freaking shut it off on me. Like, people talking about get a different job. It doesn't just work like that. I get 10 hours of sick a month and 10 hours of annual. My daughter has health conditions and I constantly have to be out of work. If I worked any other job, I'd be fired because I would have already taken 7 days off. They fire you if you need more time off because we're economic slaves. We work for this economy, but this economy doesn't work for us. Most of us are old, retired, living off of disability and security, complaining about not having enough. That's the American dream. All of us living off of the government, upset. Yeah, okay. And I don't get assistance because they say I make too much. I definitely made too much this check. I have enough for the groceries and then some, huh? Like, if I could just skip my bills, I'd have enough money to go get my car taken care of. Like, fuck the bills, let me just go freaking get my oil changed, my tires rotated, my brakes done, my alignment fixed, my steering column fixed. Like, that would be great. Especially because my car eats 2 quarts of oil every 500 miles. So I have to constantly put oil in it because I was scanned from my car dealership. I was like, just wanting to get groceries this check, honestly.
Guys, what do you do when you work your butt off and you're still not able to afford all of your bills? Like, how do you deal with that stress? Because I know, taking a walk, praying, meditating, going to therapy, eating healthy, getting a lot of sleep, all these things are healthy, and it doesn't fix the fundamental problem. And don't go all Dave Ramsey on me, because I think that a lot of millennials are misunderstood. It's not a matter of like we're fiscally irresponsible. We were handed a garbage economy and a garbage earth, and it's our fault for buying lattes and avocado toast. It seems to be a fundamental lack of empathy for young people. And there, kernels of truth. There's kernels of truth to what Dave Ramsey teaches and talks about, but I think there's a large portion of the population that don't care to hear what he has to say. So I don't know who I'm talking to exactly. I'm talking to the person that gets what I'm talking about, that you're financially stressed. Is there anything that you do, or that I can do, that we can do? Help someone in the comments, please, about this stress of like the math is not mathing. And you don't want to add to your debt, but by golly, that is the only thing, and the debt is almost maxed out. What do you do?
Anyone else worried about their bills right now? Like, for me personally, my take-home paychecks are less than how much I have to spend on bills per pay period. Like, I don't know what's happened in the last several months. Like, last year, I was in a position where I had enough money in my account to pay for my bills. Now, I'm worried that my account is going to overdraft because the amount I get paid is less than how much my bills cost for that pay period. And honestly, it's a scary feeling, like, to be in a position where you don't have enough money to pay your bills and you have to tap into your savings, or you have to do a cash advancement or something like that. Like, that's really scary. And I fear that it's only going to get worse. Like, I might be in a position where I clear out my savings because I don't have enough money to pay my bills. Anyone else feel that way, or is it just me?